Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the big talking points from social media, and this is maybe not the biggest surprise. I think as soon as EO won on Monday, people were like, it's going to be a triple threat. But this is coming from WrestleVotes. EO Sky, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title is reportedly planned for WrestleMania 41. So WrestleVotes coming out saying yes, it does look like this is heading for a triple threat. Those are the reported plans, right? So Christopher, thank you. As well as that, WrestleSeek, appreciate it. John Cena is currently being advertised for the following upcoming SmackDown dates. Now, these are all after WrestleMania. John Cena will be, I think, on Raw before WrestleMania. I don't know about SmackDown, but he's definitely on Raw shows leading up to WrestleMania. I don't think he's on Raw next week, but then I think he does like 3 weeks in a row. So he's on a lot of upcoming Raws. But it looks like he's going to be doing a good chunk of SmackDowns after WrestleMania, but quite a distance after WrestleMania. First advertised one is May 30th. So, I mean, that's a good 4 or 5 weeks after WrestleMania. And then June 13th, June 20th. So, not much in the way of clues as to whether he'll be champion or not. It's not too much we can kind of read into that. Some people thinking he might not even be a heel at this point. Plenty of people in our watch-along thinking that he'll turn back face at WrestleMania. I'm not so sure about that, right? I don't know. So, we're going to have to wait and see. But yeah, he will be around before WrestleMania, obviously at WrestleMania, and now we're finding out about some of the dates that he's going to be doing after WrestleMania. Right, Parker, shout out to you. So CM Punk has been pulled from the WWE Raw tapings in Glasgow and London. He was previously advertised for both of those shows. So I've got the dates here. It's March 24th in Glasgow, March 31st in London. No idea why, but he's now not being advertised for those shows. A little bit of a fan, thank you. We've actually got the odds, the latest odds, as to who the bookies think is going to win at WrestleMania out of John Cena and Cody Rhodes. So I can tell you, as of right now, the favorite is John Cena. John Cena minus 240, which is quite close. Cody Rhodes plus 180. These are pretty standard, pretty normal MMA odds, right? When two quite even fighters are fighting, you tend to get these kind of odds. Sometimes in wrestling, we see like minus 2,000, minus 4,000. Cena's a favorite, but only minus 240. Obviously, the bigger the minus number, the more favorite you are. So minus 240 is quite close. Cody at plus 180, but Cena is the favorite at the moment. So little bit of a fan, thank you. WrestleNomics just reporting that NXT did 698. 1,000 views. I don't think this is going to include New York and a few other markets that were showing the Donald Trump speech instead. So add in those numbers, I'm sure that would have been higher. So a little bit of a weird week for NXT. And then Greg Miller has been removed. I know there's going to be a lot of upset to this, a lot of heartbreak, and also a lot of people saying who's Greg Miller, but because I wasn't too sure. But Greg Miller is, let's go here. Greg Miller is this gentleman who I believe does like the 2K ratings reveals. I'm sure he does other things as well in the company, but he's not someone that I'm very familiar with. So he normally does like the ratings reveals for 2K. That's kind of where I think I've seen videos of him. But actually, if you go there now, he is gone. So doesn't look like he is with WWE anymore. So that was quite an interesting one. But also a lot of people saying, who is that person? Who is he? And what did he do? But there we go. Ratings reveals is where I know him from. He may have done some other stuff when, like, the network was around as well. Like, he could have hosted a few bits and bobs. Okay, that was WWE. Let's go Evolve, shall we? Because that was big news. We actually had Evolve starting up, right? I really enjoyed it. If you joined us for the watch along, I hope you had a lot of fun. I said beforehand I was looking for just a really fun show. I just wanted to see, you know, a bit of action. I wanted to see what the arena was like, what the entranceway was like. I just wanted, like, well, how many people were in the crowds. Crowd wasn't the biggest, but there was a good energy there, right? A really good energy there. And the commentary I thought was great. The setup I thought was great. Matches I thought were really enjoyable. In fact, we had 3 matches. 2 of them our community gave great ratings to. First match and the third match. The second match was just a bit of a squash, so that just got a good rating. But actually, I think people enjoyed it. It's just, can you get them to come back again next week? Like, it doesn't feel like essential viewing, but if you like WWE and you want that little bit more wrestling in your life, it's fun. I've got to say it was fun. So, Larry, shout out to you. Main event this week saw Swipe Right and I think it was Jackson taking on Sean Legacy, Cappuccino Jones, and someone Cartwheel. Jack Cartwheel, I think his name was. Yeah, there he is, Jack Cartwheel. That was our main event, but apparently Sean Legacy, Cappuccino Jones against Swipe Right was a WWE ID tag match from just the other day. So they'd already kind of faced each other. Probably why they had such confidence in making them the main event then. TJF 1983, shout out to you, just tagging me in Jack Cartwheel. This is all the way back in November of last year. I think this was probably when he got signed. He said, I'm so happy right now, I could do a cartwheel. He was excellent. We've actually got a little clip to show of him. Carl laughing because Stevie Turner said, hey, Evolve is great, but it's a shame I have to watch it on mute. That's because her arch nemesis, Mr. Stone, is on commentary. Bea, shout out to you. So here, this is really good. A little bit about your new favorite tag team, right? So here's Swipe Right. Brad and Ricky met at a college party. Brad Baylor's personal record, and I honestly thought this was going to be like 98-3, you know, like wrestling match records. Brad Baylor's personal record is dating 18 girls in one college semester. And then here, Ricky's personal record is dating 12 girls, but only because he had a girlfriend at the time. So he's a really considerate partner, and I really respect him for that. So this channel is now a Swipe Right Stan channel, okay? Just so you know. Yeah, love these guys. So we were enjoying a bit of Swipe Right on Evolve. So, Bea, shout out to you. Yeah, this is Jack Cartwheel, right? This is some of the action. Look at this, right? Boom, mate. And not only that as well, check him out here on the outside, right? Jack Cartwheel. Whoa, leg sweep, mates. And you can see the setup. Not loads of people, go a couple of rows, you know, but they made good noise. There was a good energy, a good vibe. And I love, like, the stats they keep putting in the corner. Like, now they're telling you about Jake Cartwheel, trained in gymnastics for 11 years. Does that say, when there's a wheel, there's a way or something? That's what it looks like it's saying. What does that say? I think it's cut it off, unfortunately. When there's a wheel, I hope that says there's a way. Good, it's good. Triple H said, everything in the industry must evolve. Watch these athletes turn their dreams into a reality. Evolve premieres tonight. Tubi in the US, YouTube internationally. Yeah, here was Keanu Carver, right? This dude's, I mean, look how big he is. Absolutely jacked, right? Look at this. Whoa, boom! I love that when he hits him, like, his arms come out to make it even bigger. Like, that looked really good. Oh, boom! Ah. Good. Luca Crusifino as well, obviously part of the family. Seems like he's going to have a decent part to play in this. He said, obviously I'm here representing the D'Angelo family. Tony D'Angelo runs things in NXT, but Luca Crusifino runs things in Evolve. I'm here to make sure everyone falls in line. So Luca Crusifino seems like he's going to be quite the player here. The broadcast team, Robert Stone and Pete Rosenberg on commentary, and Chewy Martinez, who I don't know. He was fine. We only saw him once. He is the reporter. Carlee Bright and Kendal Grey scored the first win in the first ever WWE Evolve match, defeating Kaylee Armstrong and Danny Palmer. It was good. It was fun. So that was our first ever match that we had on Evolve, women's tag match. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Looking forward to next week. Let's go Cena heel turn, shall we? So Larry, shout out to you. Dustin Rhodes said Cody is going to be okay, but hell is coming. John Cena's been putting out these kind of messages, but to be honest with you, he's been doing this for years. So I don't know that this is anything related to the heel turn. So 17 hours ago, he said, how others respond to us tends to say a whole lot more about them than it does about us. Evaluate it and don't take it personal. So, Joe, thank you. I'm not really reading too much into that, to be honest. Right, Faye, WWE superstars give their opinions on John Cena's heel turn. Everyone was hurt.
I was in my feels about it. That's all I know, just like everybody else. But you gave up, man. You went back on your word, dudes. You don't never do that.
Hustle, loyalty, respect, out the window.
Why?
We were rooting for you, John Cena.
If anybody was rooting for you, it was me.
Dude, what do you think? Because this is your childhood hero. You got wanting to be a wrestler because of this guy.
Oh
so
my
what do you think?
gosh, did he break your heart?
I'm shocked.
Dude, that's so cringe. I thought it was awesome. Good for John. After all this time, we finally get to see the real John Cena. He's just selling his soul for the championship. I love it. Good for you, John. You're the man.
Yeah, his face, literally.
Ugh. Just thinking about it. Pretty accurate. That is accurate.
Not cool, JC.
Never give up. He gave up.
Everyone now can see what we've all known backstage for a very, very long time, that John Cena is all about the money. He's all about the money.
I've known Cena since I was a kid. Growing up from a deadbeat and then just being around various deadbeats, it's showing his true colors, right?
Keep up. I can see you now. Let's talk about The Rock. Still owes me a pair of shoes. Yeezys, to be exact. He came back because of me. I embarrassed his friend Pat McAfee, and then he wanted to show up. And then he ambushed me, laid me out, and then threw my shoe into the crowd. What's that about? And now him and Cena run together? I don't even know what to say.
I would really like Austin Theory to be the third person in that faction if there is to be someone else. I think, and it would make sense as well, what with him looking up to Cena. I still think there's a bright future for Austin Theory. I know that he's quite cold at the moment. I know that A-Town Down Under haven't really done a great deal in a long time, but I still think that he's young. He's really good in ring, actually. And he's been on the main roster a little while now. And yeah, I think running with Rock and Cena, that would be massive for Austin Theory. But yeah, very good. Look at this. Jeremy, love that. Look at that. Great meme. Brian, thank you. Appreciate you tagging me in that, buds. Okay, so we have got, I think, just fun and other to take a look at, right? So here, yeah, this was quite big news. Not for me, but for you, if you're into the game. So the DLC has come through, and so you can see some of the names. I mean, like we've got Bull Nakano, Motor City Machine Guns, Penta. You can see D-Lo and Sid Justice or Psycho Sid, Stephanie, Julia. Really good. Apparently, Abyss is going to be one as well, which is kind of crazy because Abyss was a TNA superstar, not a WWE superstar. But obviously, he works backstage so for WWE. So that's kind of cool that he's going to be in there. And apparently there's going to be some basketball players that are going to come in. 3 basketball stars are going to be added. So that's interesting. I saw some people saying that surely Halliburton's going to be one because of his involvement, you know? And that makes sense. He's popped up quite a bit, hasn't he? So that's one name. But I'm not sure about who the others would be. But yeah, a little bit of information as to what the DLC is going to be for 2K25. So TJF, thank you. Planet Dan said this is a hilarious clip for Unseen Later. This is good. This is good. I don't really quite understand like what this is in the sense of, do they do this on a regular basis but with different guys? I'm guessing they probably do, but I don't know. Check it out.
This one's been highly requested for a while. What do you rate Roman Reigns?
Wait, who is this?
Roman Reigns, he's a wrestler.
Roman? I'd like to rein you in, sweetie. Okay? Come on. I'm rating you a 50. Damn! Check out the chest. I love it. Those muscles. Dad! Come, honey. There's somebody who's giving you a run for your money. All right, this one is pre-breakfast.
Okay, what do you rate him here?
All right, 200. Wait, no. You're just all this foolish laughing. Listen, why you can't find somebody like Mom, this? Stop. No, I'm not stopping because I'd like somebody like him.
So I'm guessing they must have a TikTok account where the daughter asks the mother to rate guys. Like out of, I don't even know what out of. But there we go. She seemed... So here, Public Enemies Podcast says... Auntie saw Roman Reigns for the first time and couldn't believe her eyes. She was ready to risk it all. So, very good. I like this as well. TFR. So, and Corey, check this out.
What the heck are you doing?
Throwing away all this crap.
What crap? Ryder.
Not happy.
It's just... Dude, it's a storyline.
I love the last bit because that's so what I would have done as a kid as well. Put it at the other. You can see me. You can see me. Break my heart, will you? Oh yeah, I like that. I want to watch that again.
What the heck?
Yeah, you stick it to him. You show him. You can see me. You can see me. Yeah, I love that. I love that. D4H Darts, shout out to you. So this is KB Toys from back in the day. I don't think we've seen this. I loved those. Look at that. $12.99. You get a ring, you get a cage, you get like some accessories, you get like the wrestlers. I mean, it's so good. I mean, it was only really small, little travel thing, but I had a few of those. They were great. They were really great. So lots of, this is WrestleMania 15. I don't think we've looked at this one before. We have seen a lot of these kind of adverts before. You can see, look, sale prices are good. March 6th to April 3rd, 1999. So if you want to know what figures are in stores or the kind of items you could buy back in 1999, Attitude Era, this is the kind of stuff that you could pick up. Look, they've even got like remote control WWF monster trucks as well. What's this? A jacked up Stone Cold figure. What's that? Free KB exclusive Stone Cold figure with each $20 purchase of wrestling toys. So you got a free Stone Cold when you spent $20. I definitely would have got that. I would have got that, and maybe the belt. Don't know. I would have loved to have had a look through the magazines back then. We used to have, I mean, like, I don't think you had it in America, but over here we had a place called Argos, and which still exists actually, and it has a catalogue that's like this thick, honestly. And it's just full of just whatever you could imagine. You know, like it's got jewelry, it's got garden stuff, it's got kitchen utensils, but there's a big toy section in there. And honestly, I'd just get the catalogue, and pages look like this, right? And I'd just go in and I'd just be circling stuff, making notes, getting my Christmas list ready. I'd be doing that from like September when I was a kid. And yeah, that store's still going, Argos. But everything's online now, isn't it? Everything's online. So yeah, there we go. A little glimpse back to KB Toys 1999. Triple H's thoughts. Look, Adam Pearce said, "Love somebody today." Karrion Kross said, "I can't. I'm mentally disturbed." And I liked the look of this. Look, I've never seen this before. This is Alan Cheapshot. He says this is Zen Nippon Pro Wrestling Fight Depon. I'm so down for fighting Depon. Natsume SNES 94. So it's a 1994 wrestling game that I've never seen before. And it looks like you have to turn cards over to do the next action. I mean, it actually looks quite interesting. I actually would not mind having a go at this. I kind of really like the graphics as well. It looks really good. Fight Depon. Definitely here for that. So yeah, brilliant. I love the look of this thing. I've never seen this thing before. It's obviously not WWF. It's Japanese. But yeah, love that. Love that. Okay, so that was fun. Let's go over to other. Oh my God. Look at this. So Wrestle Night found this. This was from September 2023. This was before we were doing Unseen. We didn't start Unseen until early 2024. So I don't think we've ever looked at this. Just came across this promo that Wyndham and I did on our own and posted to socials. We were hoping to build backstory for our team, the Deleters of Worlds. It's still so hard to believe he's not here with us. This is a Bray Wyatt promo that I don't think I've ever seen before, and it apparently gives backstory to the Deleter of Worlds, so we're going to watch it right now, right? So here it is.
What the problem with the world is today is that everyone thinks they know everything about everything immediately. They can look at the book's cover and they can understand the contents. They can read the headlines, but they don't know the true story, do they? They can look at my skin and think they understand everything about the mechanics that's working underneath it. But that is not the case, because I promise you, if you could see the creature that lives behind my eyes, you wouldn't be standing in front of me. No. You would be kneeling before me in a puddle of your own piss. Understand something, plain and simple. To me, Abigail was a delicious poison, an intoxicating, overwhelming poison. But Abigail don't live here no more. I am Samael.
And Samael and my essence, Zenith, have been together since the Genesis. And now, Samael is no longer suppressed by Abigail. Abigail has been purged, and Samael has been reincarnated. It is absolutely wonderful. And together, you will all realize why we truly are the Deleters of Worlds. Delete! Delete! Delete!
There we go. I don't know about the sound on that. I was trying to raise it up, but then I raised it up and it started to get a bit loud. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to leave it. So I don't know if that was hard to hear or not. I was struggling to hear it a bit in places. But yeah, I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. So that from the end of 2023. So Wrestle Night, thank you. Right, as reported by Deadline, WWE Hall of Famer Michelle McCool is going to replace WWE legend Mickie James as a coach on the second season of LFG. So don't know if there's anything to that. I don't know if like Mickie has decided to step away or whatever. I'm not sure. But bit of news there. So wrestling's biggest fan, thank you. Larry, yeah, this is heartbreaking. So Brian Knobbs is back in hospital and facing potential foot amputation. He said on his Facebook account that he has lost everything in the last hurricane and is struggling. A friend has started a GoFundMe to help him, and he is asking for support, whether it be donations or sharing the campaign. So there we go. There is a GoFundMe that has started. I think he says a friend has started and he's asking. So I'm guessing that GoFundMe will probably be on his Facebook page, I'm guessing. I've not seen anything about this on X. So, yeah, you know, obviously thoughts with him and horrible news. I mean, hopefully Hogan can reach out and show some support. Obviously, Hogan not hurting for money, so hopefully he can help out in some way. I know they're good friends. Larry, shout out to you. I just didn't know this. Bianca 4-0 at WrestleMania. So Bianca's WrestleMania undefeated streak will be on the line. Can she improve it to 5-0? We've got a new streak that's starting up at WrestleMania. Bianca 4-0. Will she be able to get past Rhea and Io this year? And then Hayden, shout out to you, Alan Cheapshot again, just with some pictures of Tito Santana as a school teacher. Look at this. Look at that. As soon as his in-ring career was done, this is him teaching at a school. And just some pictures of it. How cool is that? Tito Santana. That is very, very cool. Very, very cool. And if my memory serves me correct, he was the guy that wrestled the first match at WrestleMania 1. So, I mean, it is not just any boomer. You know, it's Tito Santana, which is kind of crazy. So, yeah, I've never seen those pictures. Okay, let's go community and then thanks. So, Riddick has got 2K25 queued up. So, hope you enjoy it, buds. Capata getting a like from Dustin Rhodes. Congrats. Craig has got the new Alexa Bliss shirts. So, shout out to you, my friends. Sorry to hear of your loss as well. I will wear this in memory of her. Craig, shout out to you, dudes. Raymond said, I quoted Carrion earlier and I got a response. So, Raymond, congrats getting a reply from Carrion Cross. Lynette said, these are my birthday gifts. Happy birthday. My husband got me a Cora Jade shirt and an Alexa doll. My son got me this ravishing Rick Rude figure. And as you can see in the pictures, he jacked it off me. So there we go. A ravishing. That's a nice figure, actually. That's not. I really like all the detail on the ring gear there. That's actually really cool. And, yeah, your kids took it. In all fairness, as he should. That's exactly what he should do. I would have been disappointed if he hadn't. So, Lynette, happy birthday. Nick said, this is mine and my boys' collection. We love watching you. If we made the community folder, it would make their year. Welcome. Keep on keeping on, Boomer. Nick, shout out to you, my friends. So, here we go. Look at that. That's very impressive. LA Knight, yeah. So, look at that as well. That's a really great Alexa. Is that the Ultimate Edition? I think it is. Don't really see that out of the packaging too much, but it's really good. And it's next to The Fiend as well. Loving the setup there. You see the ring next to it also. Jeff on the middle rope. We've got the cage in the background. Oh, very nice. Very nice. So, framed autograph from Seth freaking Rollins. So, Nick, shout out to you. Shout out to your boys as well. Very good. And Wrestling Misfit got a like from Carrion Cross. Very good. Congrats, buds. Okay, let's do thanks, and then we're going to run away. So, Jimmy Johnson, shout out to you. Little bit of a fan. Appreciate it. CM Chunk. Thank you, my friend. Word of Wrestling. Shout out to you, dudes. Real Wrestling fan. Thank you, my friend. Riddick. Shout out to you. Just secured my clubhouse seats for Monday Night Raw on June 30th. I hope you have a great time, my friends. Jang Tae Sang, appreciate it. Football 24085, thank you, my friends. Jang Tae Sang again, thank you for the retweet. Sweet Chin Wrestling, thank you for the retweet. Parker, appreciate it. Kelly the Wise Lady, thank you, my friends. Wild Child Billy, appreciate it, buds. Hope you're doing well. Big Bam, shout out to you. Babs the Barbarian, shout out to you. Claire Webb, shout out to you. Patrick Smith, shout out to you. Wrestling's biggest fan, shout out to you. Wrestling Burner, appreciate the retweet and got a like from Carrion Cross. Raymond, shout out to you. King Yeet Newsletter, appreciate it, bud. And Chris Knowles, thank you, my friends. Big thank you to everyone that continues to support this video series. It really is appreciated. And we'll be back again tomorrow with another episode of Unseen. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening. Bye for now.